everybody? Welcome to another episode of Speak Now, Forever Hold Your Peace. I'm your host Desmond with my co-host Fully, Mook. How y'all boys feeling today?
Good, baby.
I'm straight.
That's what's
I'm
up.
straight. Taking a rough
So
life
y'all, sorry. We're supposed to release today, but we tried to record last night. We had some technical difficulties, but now we back. Now we back with another episode. So how y'all? How y'all?
Technical difficulties, great.
Technical difficulties. How y'all's weekend went, man? Y'all had an interesting weekend.
Weekend was cool, man. You know, saw a lot of good football. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really watch that much basketball, but I mean, today definitely was one of them days I've seen in the NBA world.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Fool?
Yeah, my mom was pretty straight, man. We celebrated my daughter's birthday party, which we threw this is gonna be her last birthday party until she have a
Hey, happy birthday, little mama. I forgot about that.
Yeah, until she have a quinceañera. So y'all pray for me, but I'm gonna be broke here in a couple years, in about 4 more years.
Them quinceañeras be lit, low key though.
Yeah, they be lit and expensive, but with the grace of God, anything's happen. Anything's possible.
But you got the bread though, man. You El Paso Jay-Z out here.
Yeah, right.
Until I sit down in the city.
Oh no. It's a different story when you come.
When I took the city,
yeah, nah.
Yeah, but yeah, I had to.
We be out here on cocaine. Movie had me up for 3 days straight, man. Man, you got to tell cuz last time you came, I had to shut it down, cuz you got to take 1 day off, bro. Your body running out of gas, bro.
Yeah.
Man.
But sure, man.
Shout out to EP, man. I love the city, man. That's that second home right there. No cap. Shout out to the city.
Yeah, for sure. My weekend, it was cool as well, man. Watched some football, got to chill out a little bit. It was definitely peaceful. It was a peaceful weekend for sure. So before we get started, make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going up this year, so y'all make sure y'all support us. We do this for y'all, so hit that button. We do it for y'all. Without further ado, let's get right to it. Joel Embiid tonight. He dropped a career high 70 points. He made history tonight. He's the leading scorer for the 76ers. He balled out, man. He balled out. They ain't have no answer for him. Wemby too small for to be guarding somebody so physical, so strong in the paint, man. He was just giving him a rough time. What's y'all take on that though?
Go ahead, cuz.
I'm not gonna kill Wemby. I mean, he a little light in the ass, but he's a rookie. And shout out to him. He had 33. I mean,
shout out to Wemby though. Shout out to Wemby.
He competed. Now he just didn't go and just take an ass cutting, but I mean, you playing the MVP, and he just wanted to show, you the new face, and he just wanted to show that, hey, I'm that guy. Basically, from what I saw, he wanted to show that I'm that guy. He wanted to show that I'm that guy, and that right now he on top, and he's still proving the doubters. Because last year he won his MVP, but everybody say he got it out of pity and it's Joker's league and shit. He just at this point with this tear he on, because this ain't even the only night. This motherfucker he's averaging 30 and 10 multiple nights. I think I saw, like, while I was watching the game, they said a stat like he's averaging
35.
No. He's averaging 2 points a minute. And it's only him, Jordan, and I forgot the other person that they said that averaging like that. And that's why he had 24 in the first quarter. I don't even think he played the second. And so right now, he's on the tear, man. Definitely on the tear.
I think, man, you. It's a perfect opportunity to drop 70 on the worst team in the NBA. Greg Popovich need to retire. I'm sick of this. This is getting despicable.
Greg retiring is crazy.
He need to go. I'm sick of it. It's just like it's the same thing as Bill.
Give him
yeah, and guess what? It's the same thing that's happening in New England. That old style of culture, bro. It's a whole new culture of NBA that's happening right now. And it's past Greg time. You know what I'm saying? He's an all-time great coach, obviously, but I think it's time for him to go. But on the other hand, yeah, Embiid balled out, bro. He went crazy. And when you the MVP of the league, bro, that's how you supposed to dominate the lesser teams. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised, and actually I'm kind of surprised. Well, actually, I'm kind of happy that San Antonio kept it kind of close, so he was able to, kind of go crazy the way he did. Because had they not kept it close, they would have took him out midway through the third or something. You know what I'm saying? Getting out the fourth, they took him out the game, and we wouldn't have been able to see a 70-point performance. But yeah, man, kudos to Embiid, man. He's gonna be the league MVP.
It's gonna be tough. I'll tell you that. It's gonna be tough between.
I don't think so. I know I said before SGA, but I don't think so. I think it's sealed.
I'm not even saying SGA joking.
Well, no, it ain't sealed it. No, it ain't sealed it now. No, the sealed is crazy. It's too much basketball left.
It's between him and Joker now. They got one more matchup. They got a matchup this weekend that I'm going to go watch.
I know, but I think Joel Embiid, what he's providing for the Sixers this year
is crazy.
It's absolutely nuts. Like we like to bring up how Joker ain't a score first center. He like to pass the ball. Yeah, that's cool. I don't care.
This guy's getting points in bunches.
He's getting buckets.
And bunches. He shot
on everybody. Bro, he getting buckets on everybody, bro. On any and everybody can get it. There's nobody who can stop him. He literally just is like dominating every single person that goes up. Every single team that they face, bro, he's dominating. Whether they win or lose, he dominates.
Right.
And that's what the MVP does. And don't get me wrong, now Joker is cold, but not right now, bro. It's Embiid all the way, bro. All the way.
They were saying too, I don't know, I ain't know a specific day off the top of my head, but they were saying today was the day in history that Kobe did put up that 81-2. So I believe him and Cat, shout out to Cat too. Cat had the game tonight, even though they took the L, but I believe that was some inspiration for them to go out there and, do what they do.
Could have been.
So
could have been.
Yeah. But flowers to Joel Embiid, congrats. Wemby, flowers to you as well. I think you had 35 tonight, so you played a great game. But yeah.
Hold on, before you jump out this subject, I had a question to ask you. I got a question to ask both of y'all.
What's up?
When it all said and done, I ain't even talking about like when it's all said and done, and if Embiid gets himself a ring, where do you think he'll be ranked amongst centers of all time?
Embiid?
Yeah. When it's all said and done. Because I mean, obviously he got a lot of basketball left in him. He get him a ring or two. Where would you rank him all time in center at the center position?
All time.
Amongst the greats. It's just since we on that subject about Embiid and how he's dominating the league right now, I really want to get y'all input on this because I already know. It's gonna sound a little crazy, but I want to hear what y'all got to say. Make sure I ain't tripping.
Because ain't no way you're gonna say he's the greatest, but
I didn't. Look, because I asked you where he's gonna be ranked.
You be wanting to jump to the top.
What? I mean, it's I'm gonna tell you after I get your opinion.
Go ahead. If you're gonna say to the greatest of all time, is crazy.
Well, since you don't know, Dez, what you think? Dez? You're a big man. You played big in high school. What do you think? Based off the centers you've seen in the past and what you've seen from Joel Embiid,
We classify Tim Duncan as a power forward, right?
Right. They say he's the greatest power forward of all time. They don't say he's the greatest center. And based off what history has told us as far as the Bill Russells and the Will Chamberlains, because obviously we didn't get to see those guys play, but we can only go off history and numbers.
To be fair, I'll say top 5. I believe saying top 3 right now is a stretch. I'm gonna say top 5 though.
Okay. I like that. Dude.
I don't want to say nothing too crazy and go viral. I'm gonna say top 5.
I like that. That just for the sake of argument. For the sake of argument, right? Let's just say he win that ring. He probably have to win one more for me to put him in the top 5. I can put him top 10. I'll put him top 10.
Okay. Okay.
Where you got him?
Oh yeah. Top 5 too, this. Top 5 too. I got him top 5.
All right, cool. So I got a question for y'all boys. If y'all left the world, if y'all, God forbid, y'all had to take an exit out the world, tonight, how would y'all? Let me rephrase that. Whenever y'all die, just say whenever y'all do end up passing away, how would y'all like to be remembered by people? Like, for instance, me, I would like to be remembered by as loyal, as putting people on game, as far as the game I do know or will end up knowing as I do grow into the man I do become. But I definitely want to make a stamp. I want to make an impact to the world if I can by giving all I have that God has gifted me to give the world. But how do y'all feel about impacting the world, or what do y'all want to not leave behind?
You want to go, cuz, or you want me to go?
No, you can go first on this.
Look, for me, man, I think what's most important to me is that I'm remembered as a loving father, you know what I'm saying, committed husband, and just a very well-rounded guy. Like, obviously my traits for myself, how I view myself, is way different from maybe how everybody else views me. Some people may view me as cocky. Some people may view me as full of myself sometimes, and some people may view me as a big mouth, know-it-all. These are some things that I know that I can be sometimes, but to kind of like overwhelm and just like kind of out strengthen all of that, bro, I really just want to be remembered as a man amongst boys, a man, a guy who stands out in the crowd of 100 men. I'm in the room. I want to be remembered as a respectful individual who people also respected. Reliable, trustworthy, God-fearing, committed, loyal. I don't ever want somebody to have to say, "Oh, don't go to him for this because he ain't the guy." I want to be able to be a source for everybody who I can be a source for. My family, my friends, my brothers, my sisters, everybody who I'm available and who I'm able to touch and who I'm able to bless in this world. I want to be able to do it, bro. And then in the end, I want everybody to be able to say XYZ Quincy was loving, caring, God fearing, and he'll never turn your back on you when he needs you when you need him the most. And that's what I want to be remembered as, brother.
That was deep. I like that. As for me, I think about that question a lot, really, to be honest, because I think about like when I die, what will people say about me? You know, at the end of the day, right? And at the end of the day, man, as long as you can say, "Hey, man, Mook," there's like pretty much like our cuz said, "Man, hey, look, Mook or Jamel, like he never and you never had to worry about that guy right there. That guy was he was a stand-up guy. He was loyal. Goddamn, damn near he'd get the shirt off his back if he could for you. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he loved his kids, loved his family. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, them the biggest thing for me. Like, you know what I mean? Because I love people. I love people to death. I love people so much it's almost to a flaw with me. Because I done been, like, in this world, I done been crossed by a lot of people, but I done gave a lot of people chances. You know what I mean? Because I never judge a book by its cover, because that's not what we're supposed to be in this world. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? For me, long as when you look for that grade, you be like, damn, we lost a good dude that day.
Yeah.
That's
Facts.
it for me, baby.
Facts. Let me ask you a question. Both of y'all a question. How much? So you asked the question of how would we want to be remembered as? How much does those opinions that people may have about you when you pass, how much did they matter to you in the present? The same question you asked me about, asked both of us, me and Mook, and yourself, about what people how you want to be remembered. What about how you want to be seen, as in today? How do you want to be viewed as in today? Like if I needed a job, say, oh man, hey look, I'm down bad right now, and I got nobody else to go to, you know. And you were a reference, but from Mook to you were Mook is the middleman, right? And you were the reference I needed to get to. And I reached out to Mook and I said, hey man, I got this, that going on, man. I got a lot of smut and dirt on my name, but I just want a second chance. Excuse me, my bad, y'all boys. I just want a second chance. I know he's gonna say, based off of his answer, I know Mook's gonna say, oh man, you deserve a second chance, right? But you're the reference between us. You the man I need to get to. And I said, hey Mook, send me to your best guy. Are you want is that the type of image and the way you want to be viewed, as it don't matter, like it don't matter what it is, who it is, I'm willing to believe in you if this guy sends you to me, you know what I'm saying, if this guy send me to you?
Yeah, I would definitely say so. At the end of the day, I want to be a guy that people can feel like they could put their problems on in a way. I don't want to be stressed out, like completely not controlling my life with people's burdens on me, but I want to be able to help out anybody any way I can as possible. I want to be able to impact lives and express myself in a way that they can understand and trust me to be able to uplift them during their hardest times, if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense.
You got anything on that, Mook? You got?
So, like I said, man, if I think I get in what Cuz said, like basically, I want to always be like for people. Like, I'm not begging for your respect. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I'm gonna let you know right now. When a lot of people they meet me off the rip, they might think I might come off as an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that I come off as an asshole don't mean I don't care for you.
Mm-hmm.
I might be that 1% that'll tell you the hard real about yourself that you don't want to really hear. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
at the same time, when it finally hit that light for you, you will be like, hey, Moot was kind of right about what he said. Like, it might have been fucked up or it might have been not came off right because it was so blunt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it came from a place of love. Because as I grew up, right? My mom, she used to always tell me this. Everybody that's smiling in your face ain't your friend.
Yep.
The person that's kicking in your ass ain't always your enemy either.
Yep.
I mean, and I took that to heart because some people, a lot of people won't want to hear. They want to hear, oh, you doing this right or you doing that right and this, that, and the third. Nobody want to hear that, oh, you fucking up. Or that shit you doing is dumb as fuck. Like, And I literally say, hey, that shit is dumb as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to hear that. So, but sometimes you need to hear that before you go down that wrong path. But hey, some people learn different ways. You know what I mean? But I won't judge you if you learn a different way. You know what I'm saying? I got friends that's been felons. I got friends that have made mistakes. Shit, I done made plenty of mistakes. You know what I mean? And hey, look, I learn as I go. I pick up the pieces as I go. So, but at the end of the day, when that conversation over, let's just say, like, from what I think Cuz meant by this, right? If you was coming, if he was coming to you and was like, hey, tell me something about Moot, you might be like, hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. He might say some shit that might be a little up. But at the end of the day, it's coming from a good place. The dude really got a good heart. You know what I mean? And if I can walk away with that right there, I'm good. I'm good at the end of the day.
It's a fact. That's fact.
Real. That's real. So when it comes to off that subject, when it comes to money, I know rappers, specifically Ross, usually, he has a quote saying money is the root of all evil. But do y'all think that money causes more happiness in your life, or do you feel like it causes more stress and problems?
It depends on your situation.
It depends on the person.
It depends on your situation and what you may be going through.
And why you getting the money.
And sometimes how you getting the money.
And how you getting it.
It's so many variables. It's so many variables to that green. It don't make no sense. Well, it's blue. It's blue now, but it's so many variables to that green, man. It don't make no sense, man. I'm telling you now, man. Some of my most happiest times in life was not because of finances.
Oh, that's for sure.
It's just me relishing and living in the moment and enjoying the people that's around me. Money ain't have nothing to do with it.
It's definitely life is definitely deeper than the money.
Bro, whether I had big bucks in my pockets or not, bro. I looked around and I might have seen 4 or 5 people who love me and I love them back. And that's all and that's all I needed. You know what I'm saying?
And the caveat of that, let me give you a little story. We're gonna go all the way back here. So when I met this guy right here, let me tell you, man, the first time we ever went out, it wasn't about no money. Look,
what?
But if you would have saw what we was doing that night, you would have thought we was NBA superstars, boy.
Yeah.
But we were just embellishing on the fact that, man, look, the fact that it took me literally going across the world to meet my own cousin. And I just happened to talk. We were just talking about football. I was talking to football with some of my friends. And he turned around. He was like, hold on. You said red and white. Where you from? I said, shit, I'm from Barnwell. Where you from? Allendale. Got them talking about we would go to church at. I was like, look, hold on. I said, you go to St. Mark. Hold on, let me call my mama because my mama know you. Then you stamp.
Mm-hmm.
Mama saw his face. Mama lit up.
Mm-hmm.
After that, he had to tell me nothing else. I ain't even, man, this man ain't had to pull a dime out in front of me. But before we even did what we did, we had already, look, we would have thought we knew each other all our life.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah,
All
that's
our
real
life.
talk.
We ain't seen each other since maybe we were little kids.
Yep.
So it don't always take money, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
yeah, bro. Go ahead, cuz.
But money can be the root of all evil. Look,
That's for damn sure.
Jelliver even made the song and said, man, for the love of money, look, people robbed your mama.
Yeah.
They robbed your brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll cross your best friend.
Yes, sir.
For a
You
dollar
what?
for a
You're
dollar
preaching,
bill.
boy. You're preaching. What?
You
You're
feel me?
preaching.
So look,
You're preaching. Boy,
money
you're
can bring happiness, but it also can bring a lot of pain. It
Yes,
can bring a lot of
sir.
pain.
For that
Everybody
For
say
that
they
green.
want to be rich. Everybody say they want to be famous. It's a difference between the two.
Yeah.
Some people can't handle. You can't give everybody a boatload of money. They won't know what to do with themselves. They probably in the end wind up killing themselves because they just got too much money.
Yep.
They just got too much money. They just got too much opportunity in their hand. Because you think drugs is serious. Man, you could just get an average person a boatload of money. That's better than any drug in this world.
Most definitely.
So
money, I'm gonna tell you this, and then I'm gonna let you take it, right? Money is a special object. It's a special material, bro. It's one of them things where you can't live without it. You can't. Right. That's 100% true. I mean, I take that back. You can live without it, but it's hard to live. It's hard to live the way you want to live without it. You know, like you got people who make ends meet and they're the happiest people in the world, and then you got some of the richest people in the world, and we see them commit suicide.
Miserable.
We see them, we see them unhappy. We see them put themselves in unhappy situations over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying?
And people want to ask that question like, you got everything. You got it. You got
exactly
all the money. Why are you unhappy?
Exactly.
Because maybe that's not what they really want, though. Some people just want Some people just want some kids, a little bit of land, and a wife that they could come home to.
What's that quote? What's that quote, Des? What's that quote? Money will make you. Money just makes you more of who you already was, or something like that. It goes something like that. But if you're an asshole before it, trust me, buddy, it's just gonna make you a bigger one.
Times 100.
It's just gonna make you a bigger one, bro.
Times 100.
It's gonna make you a bigger one.
That's honestly true.
It's gonna make you a bigger one, bro. As much as, let me tell you something, bro. As much as I love y'all boys, I know in order for me to feed my family and take care of my family, I need that green. That's just the bottom line. That's the truth. That's the truth. But what I won't allow to happen is allow the green to dictate how I emotionally act towards my family. Facts. If I'm down bad and I'm hurting, if I'm down bad and I need funds, I don't need to trigger that emotion and the anger towards my family because I'm down bad. Guess what that means? That's what I need to do. I need to grind a little harder. I need to go get that. I got
the way to get it.
I got to hustle and bustle just a little harder. I can't sit around and just hope it land in my lap. Come on. That's the good about the green. It's the grind for it.
Right.
That it's the grind for the green that make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the work I put in to get this is what makes me happy. Now I will say that, but I won't say having it is what makes me happy. I worked hard to get this money, and I'm happy that I'm happy that I worked hard. Go ahead.
I don't feel like a lot of people feel that way though. I don't think a lot of people like the grind. They just want to go get straight to the cash.
If it's a shortcut to it, let me tell you something. If it's a shortcut to that green, you're gonna take it. That's why it's scammers in the world. That's why. And I don't mean no disrespect. Nobody get your money how you feel, but we all gonna do it a different type of way. But that's why scammers in this world. That's why drug dealers in this world. That's why so many different other avenues to get money faster. Because me working my 9 to 5 and getting promoted through the system the right way might be satisfying to me and might be the reason why I value my dollar differently than somebody who ain't working, who don't want to grind for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But and like I say, bro, people people can say, oh man, you know what? You still grinding if you're selling drugs. You still grinding if you're a scammer. Yeah, maybe in your way, but the reason why you may not be as happy with your money as I may be with mine, and I'm way broker than you, is the fact that there's value in honor. You know what I'm saying? There's value in doing the right thing. There's love in knowing that, bro, I got out here and grinding for my family, and they ain't got to worry about nothing happening to me the way I got my money. We can roll over that bed. We can roll over in bed at night, and guess what? All the bills paid, roof over their heads, clothes on their backs, and we all good. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? They ain't got to worry about me going nowhere.
Yeah. Now, picking back off that now, because like I said, never judge a book by its cover, right? Now, there's some people, like, there's some scammers, or not scammers, or drug dealers, right? Or whatever that I'm not seeing, right? And they may be going down the wrong path, but it's just because that's the only way they got it. That's the only way but you don't know. A lot of people, they look down on people like that, but that person, right, depending on how much money they make, but they don't put so much into the community. They don't put so much into they had a kid or whatever. They put so much into them. They just like, look, I don't care about me no more. I done did. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people might not even understand this, but I've seen it before where people be like, bro, I don't even care about me no more. As long as I make enough money to my little baby or my people straight, whatever happened to me, it's over. I don't even care. I'm willing to die tomorrow for this money. Like, not even for this money, but just for this chance. And but they want to just give something, but this is the only way they know how to, because where of an environment that they came from.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I mean? So I won't never judge, even though it's not the right way. It might not be the right way all the time. Like the way I grew up, I never grew up in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So I respect, like, that's why, like, with me though, like the money that I earn, right? A lot of people watch my lifestyle, like, because I ain't perfect. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, I gamble, I drink, I party hard. But I grew up like I look at it. Look, I work hard, bills paid, lights on, everything done. So all the rest of the money I got,
play with it.
I'm gonna play with that, and I'm gonna play with it if sometimes to the last dime I got. Because I work hard, so I'm gonna play hard, and that's my motto. And I won't change for nobody. A lot of people like because I'm 33, they be like, "Oh, you need to change. You need to do it a better way." But why? Why would I? Everything like this ain't stopped me. I'm still doing good. I'm still up. You know what I mean? I ain't never been where a point where I was down bad and I'm begging somebody for money or nothing like that. So I don't see what's the problem. Because like I said, I've done everything that I need to do. So the little joy that I have, I earned it. Why can't I
make you happy? Yeah.
Why can't I have my little joy? Why you judging my little joy? You know what I mean? So
Go ahead, Des. Let me hear what you got to say. Let's hear what it takes for money with you, Des. What does it make you happy? Does it bring happiness to you? Does it bring more sorrow to you? What's up, Des?
Well, first and foremost, if y'all here scamming, you're wrong. And I'm definitely against the scammers out there.
You must have got scammed before.
He must have got his thing hit. He must have got hit.
Yeah, he must have got hit, man.
He got hit.
That boy was trying to flip 100 to 2,000. That boy was trying to flip 100 to. He was trying to flip 100 to 100,000. That's what.
Nah, man, but nah, I'm
he definitely got
there are definitely better ways out there to get to the bread, man. Like
it's $1 million.
Scamming ain't the huh?
It's $1 million and one options. Everybody got
definitely. But y'all basically hit the key points. At the end of the day, I do feel like a lot of people feel like life is all about the money. It's not. Like,
not at all.
It's about who you build your relationships around with. You know, you enjoying life the way you was brought into life to enjoy life. That's really my take on that. Y'all really hit the key points when it came to that, though. But
yeah,
you could definitely go ahead, bro.
Don't ever let money be the source of your happiness, because you'll always be relying on it to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
You always go back to I ain't got no money is the reason why I ain't happy, when you got probably a bunch of people around you who love what you done for them, who love what you are doing for them.
Right.
Yeah, you ain't gonna always be up. It's life. You ain't gonna always be at the top. You ain't gonna always, you know what I'm saying, be, be where you want to be. It's called progression. It's called staying up. It's called working hard. It's called not stopping. Because at the end of the day, bro, at any given moment, like you said, it could be over for you. This is just going back to your first question. It could be over for you. And you want everybody who ever loved you and cared about you to say, man, he's stressed about money too much, man. Like, only a bro paid attention to what was going on around him and how much we loved him. He could have just came to us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he let that green control his mind. You know what I'm saying? He let that green control his thoughts, his feelings, which after a while might have stressed him out. It might have been a key reason of why he might have passed away. Do you know what I'm saying?
What's crazy? You know what's crazy about that, bro? Like, I'm gonna just use me as an example. Like, the best times I've had with in life, bro, it might have been the time where like I ain't even had that much, and people might not even know what I
That's
had
a fact.
much, but it's the fact that they were just like, look, I just want you around, and they just took care of me, and look, I had money, but they were just like, I appreciate you, bro.
Exactly,
man. That when you know you got somebody in your corner you can rely on, bro.
That's what I'm talking about right there, man.
That means more than gold, bro.
That's what I'm talking about right there, bro.
Mean more than gold.
When your people tell you, bro, when your people tell you that right there, when
they just spoil you for no reason.
When bro, I'm telling you, bro, when your people tell you, the people who you around the most and love, and who love you the most and who you love the most, when they tell you, look at, matter of fact, example is when I had my situation, you come down, boom. You know what I'm saying? Even you two days, like, hey man, look, we just trying to go out and get some food. You know what I'm saying? I know this, that, and the third doesn't happen, but bro, let's just go get some food because we just want to kick it with you.
Right.
That right there told me right there, you know what, bro? I ain't in the strongest place mentally. I'm not in the strongest place, even physically. But guess what? The people who love me want to be around me, bro. Who am I to tell them no? And at the end of the day,
it wasn't even no question. When I got the call, look, I was itching to go there anyway. So I was like, look, man, look, I left this house so fast. My roommate was like, boy, where you going? I said, man, I'm going to see my cousin. I gotta go. I got to.
So, but that's what I'm talking about.
5 seconds, I was out of there, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Because moments like that with the people who love you the most, you can't put a price tag on it. Don't worry about money. Don't just enjoy the people who love you and love them how they loving you before, you know what I'm saying? Before that day come and they say exactly what we was talking, and they might say something about you and say, man, why he was worried about them funds like that? Why? Like it don't even show half of the good and the truth about who he really was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button.
Please
Y'all
do,
already
please
know.
do, please do. We dropping
We do
gems
this
for
for
y'all.
y'all.
We're
Yeah,
giving
we do this
y'all
for
gems.
y'all.
We charge y'all 40 minutes or
We
nothing.
just gave y'all the key. We just gave y'all the keys. We just gave it
Yeah,
to y'all.
For real.
yeah.
Don't
And they're going.
don't be hooked on that green, baby. Don't be hooked on that green. There's plenty of other things you could be worried about, man. That green gonna come if
Yeah,
you just keep grinding, keep that head down
keep
and grinding.
grinding.
You gonna get that green. You gonna get that.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
plenty of money. It's too much money to go around for you not to be
Too
able to.
much. Too much. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into some football. So, the first game of the weekend, Texas and Ravens. Y'all go ahead and give y'all spill on that. I'm gonna let y'all do the honors. I'm gonna start letting y'all give y'all spill. Then I'm gonna piggyback off y'all pause.
Got you. What you got, cuz? Because I got a couple things saying, and I got a few things saying. I can move on up off this because I really it really was straight up a mismatch. You just seen the gap between 1 and 6, right? They were the 6 seed, right? They were 6 seed. So you seen the gap between one and 6. You seen why one team was number one in the AFC and why the other one was a 6 seed. They got out coached, outplayed. Nonetheless, good run by CJ Stroud, man. And I'm gonna say this right now. Get me on. Oh, they was 4 seed. Oh, yeah, that's right, because they won the division. I'm sorry. But nonetheless, I don't think that too much deviated whether it mattered or not, whether 4-6 seed. They still showed why the Ravens were classes above Houston. But I want to get this right here on the record. And I want y'all to understand what I'm about to tell y'all because this is very important. Lamar Jackson is probably he's going to probably be the one case in the whole NFL to me. He's going to be the one case in the NFL history that we all going to be able to look back and say, we all got that wrong. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody.
I like that.
I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how many people say they might have believed in him and all that mess. Nah, bump that. Everybody got it wrong. Everybody. We all at some point we all said he couldn't throw. We all said he couldn't make the throws. Right. I don't care whether you're a Ravens fan or not. Y'all said it. Why y'all took him out? Why y'all took Joe Flacco out and put him in? He can't make this play. He can't do that. We all were at some point saying Lamar Jackson was not the guy. We all said it. I don't care. It was at some point we all made a decision. Anybody made the decision to say Lamar Jackson wasn't that guy. He proved everybody wrong again. He did it already with his MVP season. And we doubled back and said he might have not been that guy. We doubled back. After he won MVP, we doubled back and said it again because I was one of the people. This dude, one of a kind, elite, got a legit chance at winning a Super Bowl. And I am, for one, I'm a Steelers fan. I am, for one, happy for him, bro, because he is a one of a kind talent. There is literally not an answer for him. Not one. You just got to hope he play bad. You got to hope he play bad. Because if he plays, this is how good he is to me. If he even plays halfway as good as he really is, Baltimore got a chance. They just got a chance if he plays half as good as he is. If he's all the way locked in, brother, which I don't doubt he will be Sunday, and we'll get into that matchup here soon. But if he's all the way locked in, you got hell on your hands. We was wrong. We was wrong. We was wrong. I'm tired of all these analysts out here around here. And I ain't even an analyst. I'm just a guy who talk about sports. All of these analysts are on this man, you know what? They on his jock strap hard because pause. They on his jock strap hard because when he came out of the when he came out of the draft, bro. I keep here, bro. I literally see the TikToks and the YouTube videos all day, every day about
Supposed to be a running back.
Lamar should have been a wide receiver. Lamar should have been a running back. But the dude Colin Cowherd said he wasn't good as Josh Rosen or Sam Darnold. And now you don't and it was crazy, bro. What's crazy is you don't hear these guys go back and say we were wrong.
I apologize.
You don't hear none of these guys go back and say we were wrong. I apologize. Lamar is everything that we said he wasn't. You don't hear they just move on like they didn't say any of that, bro. It's on the record. We were all wrong. Everybody who got an NFL team was wrong, including the Ravens.
Right.
We were all wrong. Lamar Jackson's world class, best player in the best player in the NBA. Excuse me, the best player in the NFL. I didn't say the best quarterback.
There you go.
I said he's the best player in the NFL.
Athlete.
The best player.
Best player, period.
Best player, period. But he's not the best quarterback. But nonetheless, brother, I wish him nothing but success because he earned it, bro. We all had a wrong take on Lamar, bro. He proved the world wrong, brother. He got one more step to the Super Bowl, and I am excited to see if he can make this jump. Because if he don't make it, I can guarantee you one thing. Everybody who ever said anything bad about him gonna have something bad to say. You got it, cuz.
I like it. So basically, right? First of all, shout out to the Texans. Shout out to what's the coach name?
DeMeco Ryan.
Shout out to DeMeco Ryan.
Hell of a year. Coach of the
year. Look, if you are a Houston Texans fan, you got nothing to worry about. You got a young nucleus.
Yes, sir.
You got a young defense. You got a quarterback for the future. Devin Singletary was out there. You got Nico Collins. Tank Dell went down. Y'all got a couple wide receivers. You got Dalton Schultz, who came from the Cowboys. Y'all got something to look forward to. This playoff run was just the beginning for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna be what's that? That's the NFC. No, that's the AFC South. That's the AFC South. Yeah, that's the AFC South. Y'all gonna be a reckoning. The Jaguars fans out there, y'all gotta worry about this Texas team in the future. That Colts team is not that bad either. We didn't get to see the true potential of Anthony Richardson. We might have had a different conversation, but that's later down the road. We talking about right now. It just basically this was just basically veterans versus the newcomers. And remember, I said it in the last podcast, Lamar had to show us something. And the day he did. He did that. He went out there. He got up. Look, I was kind of shocked when I was watching the game because I'm like, in the first half, I think he only had like 52 yards. And that was it. I'm like, oh, this ain't going to get it done. CJ might have a chance. I told y'all it was going to be a neck-and-neck battle. But then in that second half, Lamar showed his true essence.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole game. Now, I thought Gus Edwards was going to be the guy running that ball. But Lamar was like, this is my time. This is me. I got to get this. You know what I mean? I got to show the world I can do it. And he not just doing it with just his feet this year. He doing it with his feet. He got Zay Flowers out there. They went and got OBJ. Shout out to Isaiah Likely. I didn't even know he was from Coastal Carolina. But shout out to Isaiah Likely. Because if Mark Andrews in there, they got a tight end to back him up. They got Rashad Bateman. So he don't, this year, he got weapons. Can't say he ain't got weapons. And on top of all that, the number one thing that his team is that defense. Oh my goodness. The boys can play some defense over there. Smith wasn't for I don't want to mess his first name up. Roquan Smith, Patrick Queen. Man, look, you got Marlon Humphrey. Look, be careful with Marlon Humphreys, but Marlon Humphreys, they got that defense.
Kyle Hamilton. Marcus Williams.
That defense is stout, and that's why I like. Look, coming out, we're gonna talk about the matchups later, but that's why I'm out of the AFC right now because they got their defense.
Even Clowney.
Defense wins championships. That Ravens defense is ready. And look, I've been hearing it. I ain't wanted to, because I'm not a conspiracy dude. We already know one Harbaugh brother, one in Michigan. It would be kind of crazy if the other Harbaugh mess around and win the Super Bowl.
You ain't got to worry about that.
But that'll be later on down the road. I'm not changing my top. I'm not changing my pick, though. I've already said I'm taking the Lions. I'm taking the Lions because my Eagles ain't in it. So, okay. But I'm taking the Lions because I don't care what nobody say. Dan Campbell, it just as much heart. But this Ravens team is ready. It's just on Lamar, and he's ready for the challenge because it's a lot of things that Cuz said. He was supposed to be a corner. He was supposed to be a running back, a safety, everything. A quarterback was the last thing on the list. It was the last thing on the list. And what he did, his first year, he won an MVP. And we still said, no, maybe not.
That shit was a fluke. It was a fluke.
Maybe not. There might have been some fluke because they ain't got enough tape on it, right? What he did this year. He said, give me the money. Trust me, Baltimore. I can get you.
Give me the money.
He got the money. They asked him, what's the expectations of me? Bull or better. That's the heart that man got. When you got a heart like that, bro, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to play somebody like that. The man got it already set in his mind.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He gonna beat you up one time.
Look. So hey, shout out to Lamar, man. Hey, you got the bread. A lot of people get their bread and they falter. You got the bread and you basically took the MVP. Even when nobody was talking about the Ravens until later on in the season.
Yep.
So shout out to him. But that's basically what it was. But like I said, I'm not gonna knock Houston. Y'all got something to build on from what I saw this year. CJ Stroud, they counted him out. They was low-key trying to call him stupid from that the test that they made him take. All the rookies. He had the lowest score. They was calling him stupid, but he went out there. Look, that's the rookie MVP. That's rookie of the year right now. In my book. So I'm not gonna knock them. They were just a little inexperienced, but they will be something to test with for years to come.
Next.
Y'all hit the ball in the park. I don't really have much to say on that. Besides, first and foremost, flowers to Texas, what they got building right now. I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing. Y'all don't have anything to worry about. I know y'all will be back for sure. As far as Lamar, y'all excuse my language, but go out there and just get your fucking ring, bro. This is your time. This is your moment.
For the hood,
let's go out here. Let's get it.
For the hood, baby.
Let's get it. You're doing it for the hood, man. So you go out there, get your ring. Go ahead. End this Taylor Swift concert that's going on every Sunday. Much respect to Taylor Swift. We love you, but it's time for that. It's time for that to go ahead and.
You went for the Swift.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
French.
Yeah, but
I'm not messing with the Swifties.
Go ahead and shut these. Go ahead and shut these critics up. This quarterbacky shit, all this that you had aiming at you this year, man. Show them that you really are the best athlete, the best player in the NFL overall.
Timothy. Okay, Dez.
Do it for the hood babies, for sure.
Timothy. Okay.
Go ahead, get your ring, man. It's your moment. This is your moment.
I like it. I like that fire, Dez. I'm gonna hate to see that bubble get busted on Sunday. It's It's gonna be a lot of non-dancing
Hey,
folks
man.
down there in Baltimore. I can tell you that much. It's gonna be some bubble busting come Sunday, buddy. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. But go ahead.
All right, let's get into Packers and 49ers.
Another good matchup. That was
Great
a beautiful
matchup.
game.
It was a great game. It was a great game. Great game. I was rooting for Jordan Love. I was rooting for him since the beginning of the season. And he was one of them guys where I had a conversation with Mookie at the beginning of the year. And it's crazy because we do this every year, whether it's college, NFL, and I always tell him, guys, I'm expecting to be the next it or the next guy. I told him, I said, hey, cuz Jordan Love ready. He's gonna do his thing this year. Man, it was second in the league in passing touchdowns. He played one hell of a year, man. And I just hate that he made yesterday the fellas told me I said something about him choking or something like that. I said something about him that was kind of harsh. So I will say he made a couple bad. He made the inexperience showed at the end of the game, man.
That's better.
The inexperience showed. It showed where like the moment might have been just a little too big for him because he started missing passes that he was hitting all year. He started missing passes that he was hitting all game. You know, and then you sat right, and then and that's pretty much like my take on the Packers. It was pretty much Jordan Love's game to lose because the defense held strong all day against an offense that got weapons all across the board, you know, and they did as much as they could until they released White Iverson. That man single-handedly saved that game. Now, don't get me wrong, Brock Purdy had his moment, you know, and we'll talk about moments in a few minutes when it comes to Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes because I think that was the difference in that game. But Brock Purdy had his moment where when he needed to show up for his team, he showed up. Jordan Love, when it was time for his moment, he didn't, and that's fine. Same thing Cuz said about Houston. The same thing goes for the Packers. You got a young team. You found a quarterback of the future. You got a really, really good head coach because he was able to coach this team up into the playoffs and get a playoff victory. That's big for Houston and for Green Bay. Like for stuff like that to happen on your first go around with these guys, with these quarterbacks, you know you got something strong to build on. But Brock Purdy had his moment that he needed to have to make sure he took his team to the next round. But if it wasn't for White Iverson, and what he did and the performance he pulled off, we'd be having a whole different conversation right now. Whole different conversation.
So I like a lot of what Cuz said. So first of all, shout out, like I said, I'm always gonna shout out the loser first. Shout out to Jordan Love and that young Packers team, Romeo Dobbs with Jalen Reed. I like a lot. Look, of course, El Paso's own Aaron Jones. Look, they got a lot. They got a lot of good pieces over there. Maybe Matt LaFleur, great coaching. Because look, that team coming out the gates. I like that a lot of. First of all, shout out to the Packers organization because I don't know how they did it, but 3 times in a row they done hit it out of the park with finding a quarterback from Brett Favre. Now we go from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers. Then they went up. They even went against Aaron Rodgers to go up to go get Jordan Love. Almost matter of fact, ran Aaron Rodgers up out of there because they pissed him off. But they saw something in this guy. So we might need to call Green Bay quarterback factory. That might be a debate.
And they all set, Cuz. And they all set. Don't mean to interrupt you, but they all set. They all set behind it.
They might be quarterback. They might be quarterback you. I don't know. They know how to find them guys. So shout out to them, man. They fought hard. A young team with a lot of moving pieces. And shout out the Brock Purdy. If anything, this was a wake-up call to Brock Purdy in this game. Because he had a couple of moments where he didn't look that dynamic. First of all, they call him Mr. Irrelevant anyway, right? They call him Mr. Irrelevant anyway, and he shows some of them tendencies. But he has a team that's ready to already go to the Super Bowl, i.e. Greg Kittle, i.e. of course Christian McCaffrey, that workhorse in the backfield. Without him, man, this motor don't move.
The great white hope.
This motor don't move without this man. Look, I don't know what it is about this guy. You know what I'm saying? First of all, he's a football fan. He comes from a football family. But this guy is just a different kind of guy, man. When it's time for bump, there are certain players in the league, when the lights is bright, they shine the brightest.
Mm-hmm.
And man, look, we'll talk about that in the next segment when we talk about that light-skinned cat. Because there's the white guy, there's the light-skinned cat. That, man, look, when the light on, I don't care. The team could go through all kind of adversity. But when you put these guys in the moments, because we never seen a running back go from superstar to count it out. I get traded. When I get traded, I'm supposed to be called but my career take off even more than what it did when I was a rookie. How does that happen in the league?
At the running back position.
Blessing. The running back ain't supposed to be white. It don't matter about the race. But your running back ain't supposed to be white. But this guy right here, it's a special breed of guy right here.
Facts.
So, and that's why with the 49ers, right? I'm picking the Lions. Because they got a 2 running back monster in the backfield. 2. But they 2 equal this man's 1. And that's real. These 2 equal his 1. Because he can catch it out the backfield and get scatty. Or he can got there and run it up the middle and get them tough yards too. So
yeah.
Once again, another game of, like we said in the first episode, these games was gonna basically get predicted how they was supposed to go. You know, when them wild card games, that's why they call it a wild card. Anything can happen. But when you get to the division and the championship, it's usually gonna go pretty much how you plan it, because people gonna scrap in. They know what already they need to do. Coaching get a little harder, and every step get a little thicker. This ain't, like I said in the first episode, when you go through a season in the NFL, it ain't gonna always be easy peasy. You gonna go through some trials and tribulations. That mud gonna get thick. Only the real gonna get through it. And that's why when you start getting in these thicker rounds, sometimes that air get a little thinner. That time go a little faster. People gonna start moving and making decisions. Now, this is why with Jordan Love, inexperience, he wanted that home run ball. Sometimes you don't always got to take that home run ball. Brock Purdy already know that. I could take this check down and get what's given to me instead of going for the home run. And now I go for that home run. Now I made a mistake. And that going to cost. And them mistakes in the playoffs, if you don't believe me, the mistakes in the playoffs are 2 times as much as it is in the regular season. You can't get it back. You can't get it back. And we're going to talk about that later in the next game.
And on top of that, just to kind of capitalize what you said off, and I'm going to let you go ahead and take it over there. Brock Purdy also, one thing that he also understood in his moment is the type of weapons he had.
There you go.
I don't need to put it down the field because I got guys who can go get yards at the catch.
Mago?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So we done.
But yeah, Once again, y'all hit the ball at the park with this one. What's his name? Jordan Love. Jordan Love, you definitely got your bag. You done secured the bag, man. I'm definitely happy for you. Give me your flowers with that, man. Shout out Aaron Jones too. Aaron Jones, you've been balling. I know you've been dealing with some adversity this season, but you definitely showing out for the city of El Paso. So shout out Aaron Jones.
I wish you did this early in the season for my fantasy team, man. I drafted you.
Stop being selfish.
Yeah,
this ain't about you.
I'm just saying. I drafted it for a reason. I knew the potential.
Yeah. As far as the 49ers, Brock Purdy definitely had this moment. CMC, man.
Monster.
It make him emotional. It make him emotional.
You can't.
I don't know who decided to pull the trigger on that, but that was probably the most stupidest trade I've ever seen in NFL history.
Yeah, it's when hit home. Actually,
we gave up a superstar running back for some pennies.
Y'all saw that, but he was injured for y'all though. Y'all gave up on him.
Y'all had done towed a man down.
Exactly.
I don't give a damn. We're gonna tear him down some more.
50
I don't care.
A game?
50 I don't care.
A game?
I don't care. Get something.
Running.
At least get something decent. We got fucking third-round picks for that.
So much no, them boys did C-Mac the same way they did Cam. Used and abused them, then kicked them to the curb.
And we should have
given he wound up in a wheelchair.
And we should have kept on doing it. Fucking.
That's why he was hurt all the time. Y'all were getting the man 40 carries a game.
That man was gonna end up in a wheelchair by the end of his career.
Man. And with no line. They were because they weren't drafting no linemen.
Come on, man.
They weren't building the line for bro. They just giving the ball. This ain't the era of Barry Sanders.
They was gonna make him Earl Campbell.
Yeah, I tell you,
he had the thighs like that.
Yeah, y'all was running the 23 off that boy.
We went from Christian McCaffrey to Chuba Hubbard toting the ball.
Don't forget
that's
about
how sad it is.
Don't forget about that disgusting job Miles Sanders did. Oh Lord, man. Please God, I don't feel like going down that road. He was absolutely pathetic this year for y'all. Pathetic. No, didn't help. Okay. He didn't help the overall at all.
Overall, I had to shut him up. Overall, I just want to say, man, CMC, I'm definitely proud of you. I'm gonna give you your flower. I'm gonna give you your flower for sure, man. But just take this CMC. If you ever listen to this pod, man, please just consider coming back to the Panthers, man. We'll do you right this time. We trying to get Dion. We need to go ahead and try to get Dion in Carolina, and we'll just go ahead and rebuild off that, man. But please come back to Carolina, man. We need you out there, buddy.
Don't beg on to come back. Just bless it. Just say thank you for the years he gave you.
Thank you. But come back.
This man think he in Disney. This man think he in Disneyland. You ain't getting Dion and you ain't getting C-Mac, buddy. You can wrap that up. Now what you can do is you can pack that up and you can bag that up and sell it, buddy. You can cancel Christmas. That boy said Dion. Boy, please, y'all better call John Gruden. Y'all better call John or Jay Gruden.
He wasn't Dion said it already said NFL, the last place he was.
You ain't getting Dion, and C-Mac would be a plum fool to go back to Carolina unless he going back to retire. And I doubt he want to retire in that embarrassing franchise.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all a question. Because we were in a situation where I don't know if he was going to ever come to us, but there was talks of Lamar if he wouldn't have got the bag coming to Carolina. How do you think? Just not even with Carolina itself, but if you feel, how would y'all feel about a CMC and Lamar duo? How nasty do you think that will work?
It don't work without a line.
That's true. They would have to only do it in Baltimore.
It doesn't work without a line. I'm sorry, but truth be told, Carolina ain't good for nobody.
I would just, wouldn't y'all love to see a dynamic duo like that though?
First of all, Lamar, if anyway he was going to go if he got traded, was definitely going to be Atlanta.
I mean, well, we had it for a look. I'm not saying J.K. Dobbins is on Christian McCaffrey level of any sort. I'm not saying that, but J.K. Dobbins is a dog, bro, or was a dog, however you want to put it. I know his injuries has plagued his career, but he was eating with Lamar.
He was.
He
Yeah.
was eating with Lamar. But like I say, bro, it's RB by committee over there in Baltimore, bro. All of them gonna eat as long as Lamar in the center.
Yeah.
But don't ever bring up that friend. Don't ever bring up that franchise again when we talking about playoff teams. Y'all got at least 10 years, Diz. Stop doing that. Stop putting us through that. Stop putting us through that on this podcast, man. We don't want to talk about them. We don't want to talk about them, man.
The tickets is going for $1.
He over here reminiscing about Christian McCaffrey after they done ran that man Achilles off his damn ankle.
But I just Deion need to come on, man. I feel like he'll shift the culture.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's just too much for him to have to take on.
Look what he's done at Colorado. Those are kids.
There you go. They want to listen.
That don't mean a damn thing.
That means everything.
These people.
No. Listen, money. Okay, but everybody wants to play under Deion. If Deion,
college and NFL is different, bro, because there's so many variables that goes into college football. The way Deion can reach out and get who he wants and pull them. You think? Let me tell you how you think this might work, but it won't at all. You think Deion gonna just call, let's say, the 49ers? Use example. You think he gonna call the 49ers and offer a trade for Christian McCaffrey? And you think going back to Carolina is something Christian McCaffrey would want to do just because Deion there? I doubt it. In the NFL, it's about winning, bro.
You know how much
it's about getting the chips. It's about getting chips,
money,
bro.
I don't need your money.
Bro. I don't need your money. I don't need your NIL deal. I don't need your coach because guess what? There's more experienced coaches in the NFL, and I'm getting plenty of bread, and I want to win a chip. College is flashy. It's everything. It's everything Deion's about. The NFL ain't flashy at all because a lot of them wins. A lot of your wins gonna be ugly. A lot of your wins gonna be tough. A lot of your wins gonna be decided by field goals, some by punt returns, kick returns, even the margin of a safety.
There it is.
It's just too much that goes into NFL to where like players ain't gonna say, "Oh, I just want to go play for Deion." And I love Deion. I think what he about to do at Colorado, obviously, we all know it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be amazing.
Because he can put his hands on any and everything he wants to. But you talking about you want him in Carolina? You just
no. Let me say this. Let me say this for Carolina. Let me say this for the city of Charlotte. Let me say this for everybody. If Carolina don't progress and win more than 2 games this year, they're losing the fan. Off rip.
Wow, you gonna leave them?
I'm leaving them. I don't give a damn. I'm leaving them. I'm leaving them. They could burn that. They could burn that organization down for all I care.
That's not something you should say on air, bro.
Nah, I'm saying it on air. I'm leaving. It's done deal, bro. I done put in some hard years. With Carolina. We go from.
Hold on. Browns fans did the same thing.
Yeah, you gotta weigh it out.
You gotta be patient. You gotta weigh it out through the.
Imagine how them people in Detroit feel right now.
Come on, man,
bro. Nah,
bro.
I'm tired.
No, cuz.
No, bro. That's it. Done data. They
got a fan that was there for over 60 years.
That just waiting on a glimmer of hope. This man shot up
season tickets for 60 years
of trash.
There's no way I would have been still buying tickets now. I might have still been supporting my team, but from the house. It's not a drive I'm willing to make to see them lose.
I'm telling you right now, if I was him, I would party every day in the streets.
Man.
Man, every time they win, I'll be partying in the streets.
Man, what?
This man just sitting.
Hold it down. Stay strong. Hold it down, brother.
That man waited 60 years. This man waited 60 years just to be happy for something.
Yeah, there's your time coming, brother. You got plenty of life to live, brother. You got plenty of life to live.
Look, the
NFL, I may not live that long. God forbid to see Carolina win a championship. I may not live that long, right, man. Because I need to get a winning team right now. I need to get a winning team right now.
No, because you felt how it felt to be at the top. You felt how it felt to be at the top twice. You've been there when they was at the top. So you need to be able to see
2 Super Bowl runs.
You need to be able to see it through when they going through their rough patches because you were there when they was at the top.
And
you were there for all of that.
No, don't forget about Jake Delhomme. Don't forget about Jake Delhomme,
bro. He rolled that into the sunset. Pause. But now when they going through their struggles,
he ready to throw in the towel.
Let me tell you something. I can tell you this right here. He would have been fine. Last year, they were a game away. A game away from winning their division, going to the playoffs. All they had to do was beat Tom Brady. You did not have an issue with how your team showed up last year. You didn't.
I had one issue.
What was it? None.
Matt Rule, a head coach.
But they fired him, and Steve Wilkes took over, and y'all won, and y'all almost won out and went to the playoffs. Y'all had the recipe. Y'all shouldn't have fired that brother. That's for sure.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. And I don't want to make this about the Panthers, bro. But who's making these calls, bro? Who's making these calls for us, man?
You know who?
Get him out the seat, bro. Get him out the seat.
Yeah,
Mr. Tepper. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, yeah, we off that subject before I get pissed off and close this laptop. Bucks and Lions. Bucks and Lions.
Go ahead. No, go ahead and take the lead on this one, Dave.
Nah, I don't have to go. Y'all go ahead. We're gonna keep it rolling. Go ahead. Y'all make it quicker.
Baker Mayfield played outstanding, and to me, he played outstanding. You know, he played way above expectations and how people have been judging him over the past years. And like I told y'all boys yesterday when we was talking about this, I think this is what we're about to get accustomed to seeing because I think he's found his place in the NFL. I think he's found his comfortable spot, how he likes to play. I think Tampa Bay is the right system for him. I think you don't let go of Mike Evans. You bring Mike Evans back. You pay Mike Evans. You pay Chris Godwin. You pay Rashard White. And you build a line for Baker Mayfield, and he's going to be all right. I think he's in the right system. And for this to be his best year in the NFL, we've seen – because we watched him grow. The maturation that he showed in this game specifically just was a sign of like Baker Mayfield has a future in the NFL. That is big to me because I'm not even a crazy Baker Mayfield fan. I didn't see what a lot of like these scouts saw when he coming out of college. Like I know I seen a gritty, hard working, and determined to win guy, but that doesn't make you a number one overall pick. And a lot of times they like to throw in those characteristics as to why they pick a guy number one when Baker had a lot of mechanic problems with him being a quarterback. It was a lot of things he still had to work on. But nonetheless, he looked great. Ty Bowles did a great job coaching this team up. They got a couple things. They got a couple pieces they need this offseason, and I think they'll be fine. I think they can win the AFC South again because, one, that's a very, very bad division, depending on if Atlanta hires Belichick or not. But that's a very bad division. And Ty Bowles got a good thing going. I think they'll be fine. But on the other note, Detroit. Jared Goff is another one of those stories that we're going to look back on and say, like, we're gonna look back on and say, wow, like he does him leaving the Rams and doing what he's doing for the city of Detroit is absolutely outstanding. I commend what Dan Campbell has done with this team, because there's nobody in the world, just like Lamar, who saw this coming from Detroit. If you could have guessed a million teams to be in the NFC Championship in 2024. There's no way you would have guessed the Detroit Lions. Yeah, out of all 31 teams, out of 32 teams, you would have never guessed the Detroit Lions. To me, I think that is a testament to how Dan Campbell has ran this team, how Jared Goff has stepped up, how the running backs are spectacular by committee, and their defense, bro, is outstanding. And I think Ben Johnson, I think that's the offensive coordinator, but he got it rolling, and he's getting it right. He got Jared Goff looking better than he's ever looked. I think the Lions right now legit have a really good shot at going to the Super Bowl. And that's mainly because it's really going to come down to quarterback, and it's and this is what it's about this time of the year, bro. It's about whose quarterback is the best, whose quarterback is the most, who quarterback can outplay the other one. I know defenses play. I know they love to say defenses win games, but I also believe quarterbacks put you in position to win games. They put the defenses in the position to win the game. Yeah, if I score for you, all you gotta do is go make a stop. You know what I'm saying? So I think Jared Goff, Detroit Lions, legit have a strong chance at winning the Super Bowl. And I never thought in a million years I'd be saying the Detroit Lions are in the NFC Championship game. Brother, they were the worst football team for years. Laughing stock of the NFL. Laughing stock of the NFL. And a man coming in 3 years ago, and now 3 years ago, Dan Campbell came in. 3 years later, he's in the NFC Championship game. To me, it speaks volumes to his coaching, to his heart, because he got balls of steel.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know a quarter. Oh. I don't know a coach. Yeah. Pause. I don't know a coach who go for it more on fourth down than him. It really amazes me that he does it. That
there's one, but he's
he gone. He gone.
Yeah,
he gone. He gone. That damn Staley was crazy, but Staley was a wild man. He needed to be fired last year. That joker used to go for it on 4th and 10. Poor little Justin Herbert. Poor Justin Herbert.
There's one guy that's gonna say, "Hey, babe, run it."
Oh, but that boy Staley used to go for it on 4th and 15 on their 20. Good Lord, pray for that man.
Made me give up on Justin Herbert. I'm sorry, but he did.
I feel sorry for that boy. I feel sorry for him. And I think they're gonna get Harbaugh that job. And I don't even know how much he could fix how much Staley them broke, but we'll see. But nonetheless, fellas, that's my spill on the Lions, man. I really like what Dan Campbell done with their team. I like what Todd Bowles did this year with Tampa. And it's good to see the Lions. It's good to see the Lions in the NFC Championship game. I never thought I'd see this.
It's on me. Oh, it's on you. Go ahead.
No, I gotta give my spin on Baker. So look. So in this game, right? Like I said, I always start out with the loser first. So shout out to Todd Bowles. Once again, hey, look. If you don't think, look, the players play the game, right? And a lot of times, I would like to say, like 80% of this game is through the athletes, right? But it's definitely 20% through coaching. So I would like to give a shout out to Todd Bowles because one, he's a black NFL coach with slim to none. they're very slim to none when they come to them NFL coaches that are black, right? A lot of them, Bieniemy, he's out there in Washington. They don't think we can do the head coaching job, man. So the fact that he willed this Tampa Bay team to the playoffs, because I'm gonna let you know right now, with Baker Mayfield, and I'm one of them ones, with Baker Mayfield as your quarterback, I don't have faith in your team. But, and I said this in the first podcast, that in the first episode, that Baker was not gonna be the guy that he did against Philly, right? Because of course our secondary is trash. Brad Barry just giving up thousands and thousands of yards, but we ain't gonna go into that, right? So, but I have to tip my hat to Baker Mayfield, because he came out early, he made a mistake, right? Just like I expected him to do. And I thought it was just gonna keep snowballing and snowballing. Because that's the Baker, it's two kind of Bakers you're gonna get. It's either the one that's gonna be on fire and it's a trailblazer and he just go from that, or he messes up and it snowballs and it piles up and piles up and piles up. But I saw a lot of growth, and me, as the man that I am, I'm willing to say when I was wrong, I said that he was going to just basically blow this game. He came out and he gave Detroit everything he could give them. On a bum ankle, Mike Evans was out there still balling, missed 1,000 yards. He 10 for 10. 10 years, 1,000 yards every year. Rashid White was out there doing his thing. But that Detroit Lions team and that coaching job that Dan Campbell is doing right now, first of all, everybody wrote him off, because it's crazy, because the day that game was the same day when he gave his press conference. And he told them, like, look, I'm coming to change the culture. We're going to be a scrappy team. And he used the example, it was crazy, of biting kneecaps off and all kind of crazy stuff. But what that man has done for the city of Detroit, it don't matter what he does for the remainder of his career. He definitely has already done mounds and mounds and mounds and mounds of what they expected for him to do. Not just him, because a lot of times with the GMs and the owners, and especially in Detroit, they give you maybe 2.5 years minimum when you're out of there. But they said, we're going to stick with the program. They went and got Jared Goff. They went and got Laporta out of the draft. Amon St. Brown. They went and got Montgomery from Chicago. Jahmyr Gibbs, which I give Cuz his credit. He drafted him in every draft because he knew he was going to be the guy that he was. They put that nucleus together, and that team right now, man, they look, like I said in the beginning, that's the team I'm taking. When you got season ticket holders that's going through 0-16 years and 2-12 years and all that, sometimes they gotta give you an underdog. I think this is their year, man. And long story short, the Detroit team, they gritty. They get it out the mud. They get it out the mud. Like he said, they bite kneecaps off. You're gonna punch them. They're gonna get up. They're gonna bite a kneecap. You knock them down. They're gonna bite one more kneecap, and they might get a shoulder, but they don't give up. Now, Detroit fans, I gave you your praise. I'm gonna tell you where your Achilles heel is gonna be. It's in Jared Goff. He has not made that mistake yet, and I'm gonna knock on wood. I hope he don't. But if he makes that mistake, it's going to count immensely against this 49er defense that you are going up against next week. So, Jared Goff, if you ever watch this podcast, keep playing the game you are playing. You are playing beautiful football right now. You got a two-headed monster in the backfield. You got wide receivers in Reynolds, St. Brown. I don't know, and I don't know the other one. But you got a cast lead in the victory. You're going up against a monster. You're going up against a juggernaut, actually. It ain't a monster. It's a juggernaut.
All right.
But y'all have the team and y'all have the heart to beat this team. Do it for the city of Detroit. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, that was a great take, Moot. Basically, you took the words out of my mouth when you mentioned them going against a juggernaut. Jared Goff's going to definitely have a lot on his hands going against the 49ers, but salute. Well, I want to shout out first, flowers to Jared Goff as well. He's had a great season. He's definitely, you could tell he's best when he's decisive, when he has great protection with the O-line. I feel like that's when he's playing his best, and the O-line has provided him that this year. So hats off to Jared Goff. I like what the team is doing for sure. I never would have thought the Lions, with me living 27 years, I never would have thought in my whole entire lifetime I would have seen the Lions ever make it this close to a Super Bowl. Like I've always seen them as like the worst team in the league. But for them to be, for what's the coach name? Dan Campbell, for him to have turned the organization around the way he has, it's definitely been special. I want to give flowers to him as well. As far as the Bucks, y'all had a great run this year. Shout out Todd Bowles for putting that together. Baker Mayfield, I'm not gonna lie, Baker. If you ever watch this pod, right, I had to really think about.
Show me next year your true potential.
Yeah, that, but I am proud of your growth. I will say that first and foremost, and I want to keep bringing up Carolina. But where was this in Carolina, bro? Where the hell was this in Carolina, bro? We had to sideline your ass to show you we weren't playing around with you, bro. 6 touchdowns with a quarterback rating of a 25 point whatever. Like I said, I am proud of your growth, bro. But as a Panthers fan, it just highly frustrates me, man. I definitely, I had your back pause when, you came to us and that 1 year and whatnot. But I mean, moving on from that, overall, I do like your growth though, and I'm sure y'all will be back soon. I like the way the team is formatted, and yeah, that's all I got with that.
Hold on. I almost let you roll off with what you just said. It's a toxic organization.
I was going to say
Quit blaming everybody for a bad organization. If players play bad, if players play bad in Carolina and they go somewhere else and perform at a high level, 9 times out of 10 is what y'all had going on over there. Quit asking what's wrong with the players and start asking what's wrong with the organization. I'm
not laying that slide with Baker Mayfield. He had way more.
I'll give you another one. I'll give you.
Y'all system is garbage.
Look at this, Des. I'll give you another one. And look, this how much
I'm getting sick of you. Honestly,
I'm not a big Baker Mayfield fan, but listen, when he left y'all, right, he went to the Los Angeles Rams. And then they gave him a shot because look, Matthew Stafford had went down. the other backup went down, and they just gave him one night, and they gave him just a minimum play call. He damn near played one of his best games of his career in that one game. And that was showed the potential for Tampa Bay to go get him.
Yep. Guess what, Tampa Bay? They looked at Tampa Bay. Looked at some of that Rams footage and said, "This is what he could be if we put him in the right situation."
Yep.
It's all about the right situation.
What Shannon Shaw say? You only as good as your next.
Why did he do that at Carolina, bro? Why did he do that at Carolina, bro?
It's not the right situation, bro. Y'all, listen, bro. This might sound crazy, right? But I'm glad CJ Stroud didn't get drafted to the Panthers because there's a possibility we wouldn't see who we are seeing right now.
This greatness.
Carolina would have robbed us of one of the best draft picks in the last 5 years. Carolina would have robbed us of that. They're probably robbing us of it with Bryce Young, probably. The truth hurts. The truth stings. The truth stings. But it's the truth. You need to quit blaming all the players. You need to quit blaming all the players every time you look around. Baker this, McCaffrey, why you couldn't do this? Baker, why you couldn't do that? Why y'all can't draft right? Why y'all can't hire the right coaches? Why your owner spill drinks on people? Have you ever sat down and asked that question? I don't think so. Start with the organization, and then you get to the player.
Like I told you, bro, they've been acting really stupid and foolish lately. They think this shit is a game. They're really about to lose a fan, bro. I've said this. They about to lose a fan, bro. Fuck that protest. Fuck that protest. They don't deserve a protest out. They don't deserve a protest out of me. They don't deserve a protest. They don't deserve a protest out of me right now.
Y'all are tired of this.
No. Nah.
You right, bro.
Just sick
go to the protest. Because look, if I was able, if Philly was having a protest and if we was playing, I would be.
They need to. They need to.
But
you know what you need to do, bro.
And I know Cuz already right.
I already DM the team. I already DM Coach Tomlin. I already DM players. I can't say some of the other stuff.
You could do that. I didn't even know you could do that.
Because I sent them a letter. I handwrote a letter one time and put it in the mail and sent it to the organization.
I did not even know you could do that.
Yes, you can. The team got to email them.
They don't deserve an email out of me. They don't deserve a protest out of me. It's just
then what you complaining about?
Then what are you doing?
We don't want to hear you talk about what Baker should have did if you don't care about what they got going on. If you don't care about what the future of the franchise, then don't be over here complaining about Baker. Baker don't owe y'all nothing. Straight up. The truth hurts. Go ahead and take me off the camera again because the truth hurts. It stings a little. It's enough for you. It's enough for you blaming everybody but the organization. Because it's enough. Somebody, he got to be stopped tonight. If we let this go on, this could go on for episodes to come. He got to stop.
One last thing about it, bro. It's just
he on fire tonight.
This is it. It just hurts so much because we've had so much good talent.
You just watch the growth.
Exactly, bro. And to see it all burn down the way it's burning down right now. I hate Bryce Young's in this situation right now. I absolutely do. But I don't know. Maybe I need to be the goddamn owner. Maybe I need to be the owner and make some moves.
I think there's this may not BSing with you. I think you saw the hype, bro. Right. You saw the hype. You got to be able to make it through that valley.
Sometimes, look, I'm telling you like this. That sometimes, look, every team done went through it. Look, I had to go through them NFC East, NFC least. We was fighting to win 6 games just to get in the playoffs. them NFC East least, that's what it was calling us. The NFC least teams. We had to fight through that. Look, as a fan, there's gonna be ups and downs. I'm telling you, it's gonna be days you're gonna sit there, you're gonna watch some draft picks, you're gonna be like, what the hell are they doing?
That's fine and all. That's fine and all. But like I said, let Carolina put up the shit they did last year. They losing the fan.
But you've been there. You've had the Cam Newton year. You had the Jake.
Don't get me started on that, bro. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on that, bro. Don't get me started on that, bro.
Don't you talk bad about Cam Newton.
Nah.
That's
I'm not having that. No, I'm not having that. No.
Respect the Cam, bro. Respect the Cam. My bad, Cam. Respect you. You are my favorite quarterback of all time. But
with Travis Benjamin, fat butt, and
I never liked Travis. I'm gonna let you know that straight up. I never liked you, bro. But Chiefs and Bills.
Let's go.
Well, Carolina got that boy hot. Carolina got that boy on fire, y'all.
On fire.
That boy sizzling. That boy like a fresh piece of bacon on a goddamn pan. Sizzling. Look here, man. Moments. Everybody's saying it, and it is the doggone truth. You got one guy who showed up when his team absolutely needed him to, and you got the other one who didn't. Granted, like pretty much everybody else been saying, I don't want to take nobody else's take because the fact of the matter is, it's the truth. Josh Allen played an outstanding game, bro, and the loss ain't on him. But they could have won because of him, if that makes sense at all. They didn't lose because of him, but they could have won that game because of him, because he had the opportunity to win the game for his team. I heard when yesterday we was talking about it, and Cuz was like, yesterday we was talking about it, and Cuz was like, oh man, he can't kick the ball, he can't do that and do this, that, and that. He missed some key passes at the end of the game, moments, just like Jordan Love, moments. But the difference is, Josh Allen got experience. He's been in this situation too many times with the same team for him not to make those passes because he know he needs to. You have to play absolutely almost mistake-free against the Kansas City Chiefs when they're locked in the way they were yesterday.
Hold on. Now you say he missed a pass, or he missed
pass. No, he missed a couple. He missed a couple. That went to Shakur in the end zone. Okay. The one where Chris Jones put the pressure on him.
Okay.
He missed that one. I felt like, as dynamic as he is, I felt like, and how talented his arm is. And it's just me. This is just my feeling. You know, I can't speak for nobody else because everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But I feel like he missed out on a golden opportunity with that pass because he has the arm talent to make that one. He does. That 3rd and 9, I think, where he threw it into the end zone, he had Dalton Kincaid on the under route. A lot of people saying, oh man, it could have been a play where the linebacker got stopped. And it also could have been a play where Dalton Kincaid might have fought for the extra yards to get the touchdown. Get the first down. And now we're in a whole nother situation. So I think he missed the read, he missed the pass. I think that would have made a big difference in the game. Right? Overall, though, he did play an outstanding game. I won't take that from him. But you have to play mistake-free against the Kansas City Chiefs when they're playing the way they played. Patrick Mahomes, on the other hand, and then I'm a pretty much end like this because I just want to talk about the quarterbacks on this subject because their defenses, neither one of their defenses showed up yesterday, if you want me to be completely honest with you. Neither one of them did enough to stop the other offense. So I felt like the game was put in the quarterback, the players who we wanted to see the most, the game was put in their hands. You got Patrick Mahomes, who showed up and did not disappoint. Showed up in the moments. Exactly what everybody else is saying, bro. He played big when his team absolutely needed him to play. I told y'all boys yesterday, we have not seen the Kansas City Chiefs play a game that good all season, and they wait until the AFC divisional round to play it. That's big because that shows coaching, leadership in the locker room shows that we gonna get on one page and we gonna play the best guys. You take Tony out the lineup for a reason. You don't want mistakes. You want to play mistake free because you don't want to risk a chance to lose to Buffalo because they're good enough to beat you. They were good yesterday. They were good enough to beat them yesterday, but they couldn't because one team had Patrick Mahomes, the other had Josh Allen. That ain't no disrespect to Josh Allen, but he has not beat Patrick Mahomes in the big game yet. We don't care about the regular season. I don't care that they won that regular season matchup. Want to know why? Because Patrick Mahomes wins the ones that matter. Joe Burrow wins the ones that matter. When you are big in the moments that you need to be big in, you win what they say you win in spite of. You are the reason. Josh Allen yesterday could have been the reason why his team could potentially be going to the Super Bowl. But because it's just me. And like I said, it's just me. I can't speak for y'all because I know y'all got a different opinion about Josh Allen in that game. But from what I saw, he had the opportunity to shut all the naysayers up, to shut all the people who don't believe that they could have beat the Chiefs. He had the opportunity to do that, and he didn't. That's just me. Y'all got it.
Now, I like a lot of what you said, cuz. Now, I'm going to give you, now, like you said Josh Allen played a good game. Now, first of all, once again, we got to start with the loser first. Sean McDermott, I'm gonna come for you on this one because you made a bad decision on a 4th and 5. Everybody knew that play was coming, and you almost blew the game that way. But your defense got it back for you. Now, Josh Allen had everything that he needed to win this game. He had home field advantage. This was Patrick Mahomes' not technically first game on the road, but it was his first home game, not in a Super Bowl, away from home. Away game, my bad. Away game, not in a Super Bowl, right? So the odds are stacked against him. So the odds was in Josh Allen's favor. I think he made enough plays to win the game. But where I think the problem was, and I'm coming for him, Stephon Diggs. This to me. As a premier wide receiver in this league, you cannot be in one of the biggest games of your career and only get, I want to mistakenly say, 23 yards. And then at the end of the game, this is where I'll push back at you. Now, he maybe missed some passes, but he made one pass that could have really potentially won this game. That deep ball he gave to Stephon Diggs was on the money. Stephon Diggs even tried to say that he overthrew him. He did not overthrow him. You can look at the tape. Stephon Diggs, you just did not make that play. And you got to be a man to say you did not make that play. And that's why y'all lost. One of the reasons. Now, the 4th and 5 was also a reason why y'all lost. And of course,
can I ask you a question about that? Can I ask you a quick? Because I was going to go into it, but since you already brought it up, who ran that ball?
I think it was Hamlin.
Yeah, who did?
Okay, Damir Hamlin. Damir Hamlin. He ran the ball.
Yeah,
why is he running the ball?
Exactly.
Well, I think what happened was they audibled. I think they audibled out of it.
Josh Allen played though.
Yeah, I know. I think they audible into that because I think they had like 10 men on the field or something like that. Still a bad call though. No, I'm with you. Bad call. That was one reason why they got the ball back after that. Chiefs didn't get no points.
They also got the ball back on the Josh Allen.
Chiefs didn't get no points from that play. So that play cancels out.
Right. Like I said, they missed some moments. But Josh Allen, I'm not going to kill you. But at the end of the day, like Cuz said, you got to win the ones that count.
Yeah,
you
man.
In the regular season, you can win in the preseason. Nobody cares about that.
Nobody gives a flying crap. Because honestly, I'm going to say this right quick and I'm going to let you go. Honestly, this is what we're waiting on. Mahomes and Allen, bro. And when
AFC,
yes. Yeah, and when you can't beat this man at all, come on, because it come down to Brady ain't Brady for no reason. He beat the best of them.
You got to beat the man to be the man.
You got to beat the man to be the man.
Now we go to Kansas City. Now look, Andy Reid. Now you talk about a coach that you wish never. You be talking about talent that left and came and gone. I wish Andy Reid would have stayed and fitted for 30 to the day I died. Really. Because this man is a genius.
What happened with that, by the way? Y'all didn't pay him, or he wanted to get
City ran him off. Them ungrateful fans, ungrateful organization. But don't even get me started on them.
Let it go.
You think I grill y'all? You think I grilled y'all? Don't get me started on them and why they fired Andy Reid.
Now Big Reid is always good in my book. I knew what it was. And that's a genius when it comes to coaching. Now, it's something about, I call him the light-skinned kid. It's something about that light-skinned kid, man. Look, him and Andy Reid together is a dynamic duo that we haven't seen in a very, very, very long time. I don't know what there are certain people in this world that just got certain triggers about them, i.e. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Patrick Mahomes. It don't matter what they go through in an NFL or an NBA season. When it's time to scrap it on, and if they could barely just make the playoffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when they make the playoffs, they know what it takes to win. And they're going to do whatever it takes to win.
Right.
And this guy, I'm telling you, like I've been saying it a long time, like whenever you play the light-skinned kid, you got to come and you got to get it, everything you got. And that's what I'm telling Lamar Jackson right now. You have a defense that potentially can beat this guy, right? You must understand when you come in this game, you have to be laser focused. You cannot make no mistakes. You can't go get 3. You got to go get 7 every time, because if you don't, he will do it. And he not going to, there's no bending this guy. He going to keep going. He don't care if he down 14. He don't care if he down 21. He going to find a way to make it a football game. And boy, look, if y'all want to understand, I said this yesterday, if y'all want to understand why people love the essence of sports, why men rave about other men, pause. When you watch Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes duke it out this week, matter of fact, they gave it to you this week right here with Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. But right now, what you about to see on this TV screen coming up, this right here, I know I said the Lions going to beat the 49ers and go to the Super Bowl, but this one right here, is gonna mean a lot more. This AFC matchup is gonna be, I think it's gonna be fantastic. This is if you want to the women, and if you just don't understand sports, watch this game right here and tell me if you're not on the edge of your seat afterwards. Come back and tell me. You can say it in the comments. If this game don't entertain me, don't entertain you, say it in the comments. That game was boring. But I promise you, both of them gonna put on the show. And that's all I gotta say. Now, to the Buffalo Bills, I don't know what it is about y'all, man, and that field goal. But y'all just, it might be a little curse around there. Y'all might need to do a root or something and get that poison up off y'all, because ain't no way, man, your quarterback get y'all down there. And I'm talking about, I was watching the game, and as soon as the ball came off, it go this way. Oh my goodness. That's a heartbreaker, man.
Yeah.
That city been rooting for, been waiting and waiting and waiting for something. They just on the cusp. Y'all got the team, but I think, hey, I still blame at the end of the day, everybody played a good game. But at the end of the day, your premier wide receiver can't have 23 yards. Now, Josh Allen made some mistakes. And you know that comes with a football game. But Stephon Diggs said he's a premier wide receiver. Premier wide receivers don't get 23 yards in a football game. Not in the playoffs. Come on, cuz. Am I wrong?
That's your take. You got your take, and I got mine.
All right. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I won't speak.
But it was it lived up to the hype. Good football game. It's the light-skinned kid came out on top again. Lamar Jackson in his reign. In his reign, baby.
Yeah, I pretty much everything out the part with this, but I do want to give a shout out to Pacheco. Pacheco also had a great game yesterday, along with Travis Kelce having 2 touchdowns. So I think with Travis getting 2, that gives.
Sorry. I let them off. You definitely go ahead.
Yeah.
Shout out
that definitely gives KC more hope, especially for the offense. Their offense had the best game of the season with their best game of the season last night. So shout out to KC. But like I said, I think the Taylor Swift concerts end this Sunday. So, but shout out, Pat Mahomes, closest thing I feel like we've seen to Tom Brady to this day. He's playing. Better. I'm not gonna go all the way and say that, but
he's better. He's just not greater. It's the difference.
All right, so I have to cut this man out in a minute.
It's true, man. He's better. He's just not greater.
Kevin Durant had 43 tonight. Ooh.
Bump him.
All right, spread time.
Let's do it.
AFC, we got. I'm sorry, we'll start with the NFC. Who's NFC again? Is that the Ravens? No.
49ers and Lions.
49ers and Lions. I'll start off. I don't really have much faith in Brock Purdy. I understand he does have a bunch of playmakers around him, but I think the Lions are hungry, man. Like overall defense, offense, what they have going. I believe they're gonna come out there and punch him in the mouth. So I'm gonna say Lions by 6.
What's the spread?
But I will say this. Don't let CMC. Don't let, like Fully say, White Iverson. Don't let him go crazy.
Great White
Please.
Hope.
Don't let him go crazy. Because once he gets to going, that's gonna open up a bunch of passing opportunities for Brock Purdy, and it's gonna get ugly. But the spread on that though, Moot 6.5 Detroit.
Favorite?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No way.
No. The
It
favorite
is,
is San
bro.
Francisco.
No, it's not, bro. I'm looking right
Plus
now.
is plus is the favorite. Minus is.
Oh my bad, yeah. I'm looking at the wrong.
Oh, I'm about to say that's.
I'm looking
Hey,
at
I'm about
both.
to say, hey, go get some of that money.
I don't lock that in right now.
Yeah. Okay. The spread 7 point San Fran. Yeah.
Okay, I love that though. Hey, look, still go get some of that money. The Lions will cover that, guys. The Lions will cover that.
The first Super Bowl.
I'm taking, first of all, I've already said it. I'm taking the Lions to win. Look, this game right here comes down to the quarterbacks. 1,000%. Because look, everybody got weapons on the 49 side. We don't know if Deebo Samuel. We don't know about Deebo Samuel.
I think
Being out in the game. If he's potentially out, could mean a lot. But
Deebo gonna be out there, man.
Greg Kittle. I don't think he's being. Brandon Ayuk, Christian McCaffrey. They're solid defense. And then on the offense, and then on the defensive line, you got Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, Amon St. Brown, Josh Reynolds, St. Laporta. It's weapons on weapons. It just comes down to which quarterback is going to make that mistake. Because don't get me wrong, that Detroit defense is just as strong. Well, no. I'm going to give the edge on defensive side to the 49 just a little bit because of Chase Young and Nick Bosa. But Aiden Hutchinson, don't get it wrong. Aiden Hutchinson, they got CJ Gardner-Minshew in that backfield. Look, these boys is just as hungry. And Dan Campbell against Kyle Shanahan. Oof. Hey, buckle up, guys. Plus 6.5 Detroit Lions. Better bet on it. That, Christian McCaffrey to score. Amon St. Brown, 60 yards. And then just to add a little pedazzle on it if you're on FanDuel. Christian McCaffrey, 60 yards. Probably lock, gonna hit. I'm playing it. You might want to tell it it's gonna hit.
And before you go, Full, I just want to mention to the listeners and audience as well. This is either one of two things could happen. Either the Lions can go to their first Super Bowl, or Brock Purdy will end up going to his first Super Bowl. So,
fellas, you're both wrong. And it just gets more and more pathetic as I listen.
Your takes really have been wrong these last couple episodes.
I just want everybody to know that. That's okay.
You can say whatever you want to say, buddy.
I'm dropping gems. I'm dropping gems.
What's Skip Bayless told Shannon Sharp? It's my turn. It's my turn.
I'm dropping gems.
I'll let you go. It's my turn.
Go ahead. You got the
floor. For real. All jokes aside, I do like Detroit to cover, but I don't like them to win the game. I think it really is a 50-50 game. I think it can go either way because, like you said, I think it's in the quarterback's hands, but I just think for some reason, like this game is going to be. I really think, for me, I think even though I would bet Detroit to cover, I would not be shocked if San Fran went out there and dusted them. know what I'm saying? Like completely control the whole game and kill them from the beginning to the end. I would not be shocked if that's happened. So for me, the safe bet that I would choose would be San Fran money line, maybe C-Mac the score. I like Jahmyr Gibbs in the end zone because he's going to get there for sure. And I like Amara St. Brown in any of his yards. Any of his yards. I like Debo to have a big day. If he plays, I like Debo to have a big day. It's just a lot of factors that I just think San Francisco just got the upper hand as far as the talent, the coaching, and the vets. You know what I'm saying? Like once you combine so much of that together, I think they could carry Brock Purdy where he need to go. Brock Purdy gonna make I think he ain't gonna make as many mistakes as he did last week. It was his first time, you know, in that type of situation, in that type of environment, just rainy day, they in the dome. It's gonna trust me, man. It's gonna be I think San Fran got a chance of really blowing them boys out. I really do.
Blowing them out.
I think they got a chance. I mean, well, not blowing them out, but I think they got a chance to beat them by 10 points or more. I think that's easy, honestly. But the safe bet is the money line. But I think they really got a chance to just kind of go ahead and get ready for the Super Bowl. It's just me. I could be wrong, but we'll see.
Okay. I last but not least, we got the Baltimore Ravens and KC. I already told you I'm taking Lamar. I think it's gonna be Lamar's moment. Deshaun, I'm taking them by 3 in MNT.
Okay. The spread is what? 3.5?
3.5.
Let me just bite the bullet on this one. No spread. Give me Ravens money line. Cause look, that spread gonna be hard. Yeah, listen, man, I'm going on a whim. We doing this for the hood babies. Look, Lamar Jackson, this is your time. This is for the naysayers. You got home field advantage. But what you must understand is that this guy that's coming into your stadium is not gonna bend. He's not gonna falter. He gonna give you 60 minutes of pure hell. Now, if you willing to weather that storm, you'll come out on the other side the victor. But you must make those plays. Now,
yeah.
The Kansas City Chiefs, this might be their best defense, but it's not. It's not impenetrable. You could get past this. You just got to make the plays that count. Don't depend on your legs. Make the throws, because that's what the NFL is about. It ain't about winning on your legs. You got to make the throws that count. That's why the Patrick Mahomes, that's why the Tom Brady's, that's why the Steve Youngs, that's why they won these games. You got to go out there and make them throws that count. Prove the haters wrong. Make the throws that count. I believe you'll do it this week, and I believe you win. Ravens money line. Stamp it.
I
like it. I love it.
Hey, Dad, put me on the big screen. I got something to say. Put me on the big screen. I need to be on the big screen for this one because the world need to feel me. The world need to feel me when I say what I'm about to say because I'm about to hurt a lot of people's feelings. Look here. It's been nice, Lamar. You're a good guy. You're strong, got a strong will. You got a nice story. It's something we can hang our hats on. Hang your hat on. It's been a good year.
Great.
But what you wait. But what you about to experience Sunday is going to be a world of pain and misery. You are about to see why it is absolutely John Harbaugh too. Everybody. We rave about this Ravens defense, and it is good. But when they're about to they're about to face Sunday, the defense is going to be trying to figure out why they can't. What can they do different? why they can't figure this out. I know. If Baltimore, if Kansas City lose this game, we need to come back and pull this tape. We can pull this tape. Well, I will pull it back up and I will say, I'm sorry, but I guarantee you I probably won't be apologizing because we're about to see the greatest show and the greatest performance in NFL history on Sunday. We're about to see Patrick Mahomes be the absolute best player in the National Football League. Yeah, Lamar was the best for the first 17 weeks, but you're about to see Patrick Mahomes do it like it ain't never been done.
Rainy.
Like it ain't never been done before. This is what you can book. You can book Chiefs money line, Patrick Mahomes, 2+ passing touchdowns for over 300 yards on y'all Baltimore Ravens defense. How about
300
that?
yards is crazy.
Book it.
Hey, we're gonna witness greatness for sure.
300 yards is crazy.
Book it. You about to
3 is
see,
wild.
y'all are about to see the performance. Listen to me. Listen. You ain't gonna. Let me tell you something. The opportunity to have Taylor Swift and Usher at the Super Bowl.
Okay.
The opportunity to have Taylor Swift and Usher. We ain't no Swifties, but we for sure. We for sure some. You got it bad. We them. We want to see that. And guess what?
Is she gonna get on the stage though?
Listen to me, cuz it don't matter. Everything small that you think don't matter in this game. It matters.
It matters.
Travis Kelce is telling that woman, "I'm gonna get you to the bowl." If that's the last thing I gotta do, we gonna get there. And let me tell you something. This my last thing, and I'm gonna let y'all go because I know y'all think I might be losing my mind right now. But this is something else I want y'all to understand. And this is gonna be big. No matter how good Lamar Jackson plays Sunday, he might play better. I doubt it. I ain't even
gonna play lights out. He gonna
play. No. He's gonna play lights out.
I was about to say,
listen to me. It don't matter how good he plays Sunday. It don't matter, y'all. It's gonna be sad
crazy
to see.
No.
Listen to me. Because it didn't matter how good Josh Allen played last Sunday. And you just raved about how good he played. It don't matter. Patrick Mahomes will not be denied. We are going to, right now, Sunday, we are going to, and this based off the bad season they had. Listen to me. Sunday, we are going to accept, we're going to fully embrace and accept that this is a dynasty and we got to sit through it. This is 50 Cent. This is 50 Cent when he swept the world with all that good music. When Jay-Z told them boys, we got to sit through the tsunami. We got to sit through it. 50 Cent is coming. We just got to sit through it and wait it out.
So right this now, Get Rich or Die trying to massacre Candy Shop.
Yes, we have to sit through what Patrick Mahomes is about to do to us for the next couple of years. What he's about to do Sunday, we are going to say, I couldn't see. I ended, well,
or this might be the year.
Let me tell you something. No, there's only one man that can't beat Patrick. It's only one man that can beat Patrick Mahomes. Joe Burrow. That's it. That's it. He's the only one that has the poise. But it's all about how you are under pressure, whether you're under it physically or mentally. Josh Allen under pressure against Patrick Mahomes, he don't show up. And that is why he can't beat him, because I think the thought matter. I think the thought about it matters way more than the physical aspect, because we all know he's physically gifted.
Let me tell you, how many times has Lamar played Patrick Mahomes?
And just including, he hasn't played him he hasn't played. First of all, he hasn't played ultimate Patrick Mahomes.
But that's what I say. How many times has he played Patrick Mahomes? This is his first year, I think.
It's a couple in the regular season, but this is his first year playing Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs.
Right. So
it's scary. He don't know how this is about to feel.
No, he just got to go out there, like you said. Look, we've been saying it all day. He playing with house money. He just gonna go out there.
No, he ain't.
We just need Lamar Jackson to just go out there and just Play your game.
He ain't playing with house money because they the Super Bowl favorites. They've been the Super Bowl favorites since week 16. Since they beat Miami, they've been the Super Bowl favorites. He's not playing with house money because the pressure is on him. The pressure ain't on Patrick Mahomes because the Chiefs wasn't supposed to make it as far as it was based off of what we saw all season.
I give you that. Okay.
The pressure's on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
But Lamar Jackson like the pressure though.
He think he liked
sniper
it
game.
Until
sniper game. Shout out to sniper game. Kodak gonna be in the building. Kodak
listen to me.
That's a fact.
Shout out to sniper game.
Listen to me.
That's a fact.
Listen to me, because he think he like that pressure.
Oh, he loves it.
No, listen.
He loves it.
He think he like that pressure.
Loves it.
Until that pressure's put on him by number 15. Listen to me now. Listen to me. What he's about to go through Sunday, he's never felt before. AFC Championship game, he never been there. Pat been there. Pat been there 6 times. Listen to me, because this ain't nothing new to Pat. He just proved to you he can win. He can win outside of Kansas City. He just already proved you that the setting doesn't matter. It don't matter where we play it. I'm going defeat all odds. I'm telling both of y'all right now, y'all gonna have to really understand this, because this is passion. This is passionate for me right now. Patrick Mahomes will be going to the Super Bowl again, fellas. I know we don't want to hear it. I know we want to see something different, but we got to sit this wave out. It's gonna happen. The Ravens, as good as as talented their roster is, they don't got enough to stop the person who they need to stop. Watch. If you
it's
think
crazy.
Roquan, if you think they got a slot, if you think Roquan, if you think they got anybody ready for what Travis Kelce is about to do Sunday too, you're crazy.
It's crazy.
Gonna have another good game. Watch. My bad, dude. I'm just passionate right now.
You good? It's funny how you all Patrick right now. When the first episode, you were taking the Bills over the Chiefs. You didn't have all this passion back then. What the hell is all this coming from right now?
It. Well, I
chose Casey. I chose Casey.
Well, you need to listen. You need to listen so I can explain to you why I chose the Bills. I chose the Bills based off what we had already saw from Kansas City, just like the rest of the world. Now, based off what I saw last week, I see that they are locked in for real, which leads me to believe that he's going to be even more locked in Sunday. He will not lose that game. Sunday I saw him. He refuses denial.
Let's do something with that on the side.
We will. Ain't no issue. Ain't no problem. We will.
Let me get some of that action too. We
will. Ain't no problem.
Because you done lost your damn mind.
We will. What you mean? How I lose my mind? Huh?
I'm not knocking nothing you said, cuz I'm not knocking nothing you said, but I'm just rooting for the hood, baby. Hey, this guy gonna do it for all them little kids in the world that say you can't do this, man. I just feel really good about it. I feel really good about what Lamar got going on. And then this is the first time he actually got a cast, and he actually got a defense. Yeah. Plays will be made. KC, your reign stop here.
So this is definitely the most exciting game of the weekend.
Oh, I've already said it. I said it earlier. Sorry to cut you off there. Look, I'm telling you, if you don't watch sports, for all you fans, look, and once again, I'm going to plug it. Please like and subscribe and tune in. Hit the like button and share button. And remember, I told you this. If you don't like sports, or you just don't understand why we get together every Sunday and argue for hours about this type of talent that what we about to see on Sunday, when you watch this game, I promise you, man, woman, or beast, you will walk away. And if you happen to be at the game, you will get your money's worth.
We're about to see something so fantastic that I may cry Sunday because football's coming to an end. There's a possibility that I may cry Sunday, and I'll say the tears for the recording. But my God,
I really wish this game could be the Super Bowl. Honestly, that's just my take on that.
It's got that much potential.
Yeah, it does. What we're about to see is greatness. Well, we hope. I know for a fact one person is gonna show me greatness. This moment might just be too big for the other one. We'll see.
We'll see.
Do it for the hood babies, Lamar.
For sure.
Get Taylor Swift to the Super Bowl.
That's not happening.
I don't give a damn what he talking about. I'm tired of seeing Taylor Swift. Not me. Get Patty in there, baby.
You want to see swag surfing all through that, motherfucker?
I don't care a damn about. I don't care about Taylor Swift. I don't care about that. I need to see Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce another week. Much love, Lamar. Love you, boy.
That's crazy. You don't want to see Lamar.
I ain't said I didn't want
ring up this year.
I just much rather see
everybody.
I told my pops today, if Lamar Jackson go to the Super Bowl, it won't be a Super Bowl no more. It's a hood affair. We're gonna have Sniper Gang in the building.
That's exactly why he ain't going. That's exactly why he ain't going.
Nah, it's something going on. It's something you got some
Kodak
type
already
of
announced.
Kodak
already announced he's gonna be in the skybox. They about to rig this game, y'all. Hey, take the Chiefs money line. Kodak said he's buying a seat in the skybox. They're in the feeling, having it.
So much money about to be up in there, baby. It's gonna be a lot of money in there.
Yeah, they win. It's gonna be a celebration for Lamar, man. And I'm celebrating for him too.
Facts.
I highly doubt it, fellas.
All right, man. We almost 2.5 hours in. What final thoughts y'all have before we close out tonight? I just want to say shout out to. I know I have another down, but shout out to Udonis Haslem getting his jersey retired in Miami.
Did he?
I think he deserved that. He got his jersey retired in Miami this week. Last week. Well deserved.
Oh, they retiring numbers of role players. Oh, okay. Go ahead, Don.
That's tough.
That's crazy.
Truth hurts, buddy. What we say? What you just say earlier, cuz you might not like it, but he gonna tell you the truth.
Hey, it's true.
He really, besides Wade, he was really the heart and soul of that team.
Backbone.
Matter of fact, before Wade came on, he was the heart and soul of Miami. He was the heart and soul of the team.
I guess. I mean, Harden.
That's the same. That's the same reason.
That's what role play. That's what role players.
That's the same reason. That's the same reason.
That's the part of.
That's the same reason why I feel like Draymond Green will get his jersey retired in Golden State.
Well, definitely. Well,
yeah, but
you can't compare them two. You can't.
That's not the same, bro.
That's not comparable.
That's not the same.
I'm not gonna do that,
bro. Nothing. I mean, I guess if y'all think if y'all like that type of stuff, giving out awards to mediocrity. I'll just play with y'all boys. Dog, for real though.
Shout out, Udonis Haslem.
Yeah, I still don't think the jersey should have got retired. Oh, I know. I guess that's the least they could have did. He did stay at that. He did stay at that.
Well, almost 22 years.
Yeah. I guess that's the least
they could have did. Time, man.
Yeah. I guess that. Yeah, you're right. Y'all right. That's the least they could. That's the least they could have did for him, considering he didn't do nothing else.
I'll leave it alone. You know, you Dallas still can fight.
I don't care what he can do. I ain't fighting him. He hit me. He going to court. I'm getting in them pockets.
Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. I'm your host, Desmond, with my co-host, Fully and Mook. Speak now, forever hold your peace. We gone.
Hold on.
Yeah, but
for real though, for real, on the real, yeah.
Final thought. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, my
real,
bad,
though,
y'all. My bad.
on the real though, shout out. On the real though, no BS. Shout out to Udonis Haslem. He do deserve to get his jersey retired.
He
It's
deserves to
kind of
shoot
crazy.
you.
Well, I mean, he could try. That was, I mean, I don't know where that came from. That was weird.
But
that's that light skin. That's that light skin energy, man. Go ahead.
But all I gotta say, hey, well, I didn't know Udonis hasn't got his jersey retired, but shout out to him. Hey, shout out. Hey, hey, this right here, man. Thank y'all for bringing me into this. This is beautiful. We did 2 hours a day. Look, and look, I want everybody like, subscribe, watch, hey, check in, man. We're gonna give y'all a lot of knowledge, man. We're gonna give y'all a lot of knowledge about if you don't know sports or you want to learn about sports, hey, tune in, man. Tune in. We're gonna drop a lot of nuggets on here. And then also, look, I've been getting feedback already from people that I've been sharing already. Y'all continue to keep feeding us that stuff, man. In your comment, in the comments, or personal, whatever. We got more stuff coming. Just rock with us. We growing and we learning. It's gonna be a long ride, and it's just the beginning, man. So
yeah.
Shout out. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Thanks.
We out.
Last but not least, my bad. I just want to mention prayers up to God and his family. His brother ended up passing away last week. We would hate to, you hate to see a family member, whether it's your brother, sister, mother, whatever, you would hate to see somebody like that pass away that's so close to you. So I just want to say prayers up to, your God and his family. But that's all I have. Y'all good?
Good, baby.
Yes, sir. Peace, love, and prosperity, my brother.
See y'all. When next time we on again when?
Sunday. Hopefully there's no more technical difficulties, nothing like that. But Sunday, we should be locked in. Yeah.
Hey,
what's up,
and
folks?
also I'm gonna try to do some videos. I'm going to go see the Nuggets. I'm going to see the Nuggets and Sixers play, man. I hope Joel Embiid and Joker go and put on the show for us. I'm gonna try to be as many videos as possible, but we definitely gonna talk about that next week.
Okay.
I'm gonna be up in there.
Well, Joel Embiid don't play.
Oh, he gonna play.
Just asking. I'm just asking, like, what if he just did? Would you be disappointed to have got those tickets?
Definitely, I would be disappointed because he just went and put 70 up here. I want to see that. I paid good seats. I want to see him go crazy.
Yeah,
but I don't think he gonna miss this opportunity to try to go up against Joker. He still.
I want to say the last two matchups he didn't play.
Yeah, he did.
He definitely played last week.
He did play last week. We talked about it. Briefly, though.
He went crazy too.
Yeah.
He been on the tear, man.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, y'all. Without further ado, I'm gonna go get some sleep. But speak now, forever hold your peace. We gone.